A major Wall Street fund has pumped in millions of dollars into HIMS stock. Plus, we got a bunch of new news. So, let's get started. HIMS stock currently is trading at $15.71, up nearly 2% today. Not bad. Shamao, by the way, can you see her there? She's in the kitchen sink. She's a little sneaky, just like HIMS, a little sneaky. So we're under the covers right now, under the covers and ready to break free. But yeah, Shamao says to like and subscribe. So yeah, first off, in the latest HIMS earnings report, the biggest thing about HIMS is the subscriber numbers. These are going up parabolic, exponentially. From very small numbers in 2019 to very huge numbers in Q1 2024. And this translates to, this is the last quarter's results, revenue up 52%, adjusted EBITDA up 270%, operating cash flow up 219%, free cash flow up 377%, subscribers up 43%, and monthly online revenue per average subscriber up 8%. This is all year over year. These are last quarter was an amazing quarter. And what did the stock do? The stock dropped. It's insane. It was a triple beat, top line, bottom line, and the outlook beat. And the stock dropped. It is insane. Wall Street's gone crazy. But yeah, the outlook. FY 2024, $1370 to $1.4 billion. Adjusted EBITDA $140 to $155 billion. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, but the real purpose of this video is not that. I've discussed that in a previous video. I've actually got their DCF in my last video. Check that one out also. That is a can't miss video. It is my biggest video on HIMS. So yeah, what we're talking about in this video actually is Wall Street sentiment about HIMS stock and how it's changed since the quarterly report. So first we have this article. HIMS and HERS reports stellar quarter. Stock set for a rally. Key points. Shares of HIMS and HERS stock have recently experienced an unjustified sell-off, but new quarterly results show the stock should be higher. Wall Street analysts agree that HIMS and HERS stock has a double-edged upside ahead, or double-digit, and investors should consider this new rally. Ending the day green after market sell-off is a bullish enough signal for markets to overpay for this stock today. So yeah, and they point out this major point about HIMS. Total subscribers grew 43% over the past 12 months for HIMS and HERS. Subscriber growth is much different for monetizing these new members. Still, investors can rest assured that the company achieved this, as shown in the 52% jump in revenues over the year. All told, one of the most critical metrics of any business also jumped by triple digits this time. Free cash flow, operating cash flow minus capital expenditures, is up to $53.6 million, or 377% on the year. We just discussed that. And that is one of the main milestones investors look for when finding their next multi-bagger investment. So let me ask you, do you think HIMS would become your multi-bagger investment? Let's see. So yeah, what's going on here? What's going on here is after the earnings came out, there have been a slew of analyst upgrades. Even though the stock went down, the upgrades, the ratings, and the price targets went up. So there's a difference here. Price goes down, ratings go up. Price target goes up. And I'll show you in a second what that means. So yeah, on Thursday, TD Cowen maintained a positive outlook on HIMS and HERS Health, raising the company's price target from $15 to $25. That's a huge increase. Oh my goodness, that's big. While keeping a buy rating on the stock. Yada yada yada. The firm recently hosted a compounding pharmacies. You can read the rest yourself. Let's continue. So yeah, and what else happened? On Friday, April 26th, that was the previous thing. So yeah, Bank of America lifted their price target on HIMS and HERS Health from $22 to $26 and gave the stock a buy rating. This was actually back in June. This is for the previous month. They haven't re-rated it. I haven't heard from Bank of America for this most recent earnings, but that was the previous earnings, the Q1, when they also blew away expectations. On Tuesday, Deutsche Bank increased the price target for Hims & Hers Health shares from $14 to $16, while maintaining a hold rating on the stock. The company's management has revised its 2024 revenue outlook upward by $30 million at the midpoint, and we discussed the rest. This projection suggests an approximate 39% year-over-year growth, representing an increase from the previous forecast of 36%. What else do we have? Piper Sandler reiterates a hold rating in Hims & Hers, price target $18. Seaport Global remains a buy on Hims & Hers, and set a price target of $28. I think that might be the Wall Street high, $28. And guess what? My price target is actually a lot higher than that. So who else do we have? We have Truist Financials. Here's a price target up to $23 per share. Daring it to rally by 29% from where it trades today, which I think should be an easy accomplishment. To support these targets, the general forecast for up to 90% earnings per share growth in the next 12 months is the foundation for this bullish sentiment. Also, an easy thing. That's an easy accomplishment for HIMS. Now on the other side of the equation, there were a couple of downgrades. Jefferies downgrades Hims & Hers Health. Fintel reports that on April 16th, Jefferies downgraded their outlook for Hims & Hers Health from buy to hold. I didn't see an actual price target in the report. And also, Leerink Partners did another downgrade. This was a reiteration on their neutral stance on Hims & Hers Health. Michael Turney is given his hold rating due to a combination of factors concerning Hims & Hers financial performance and market dynamics. Although the company experienced a significant uptick in revenue, particularly with the inclusion of GLP-1 sales, there are uncertainties around the sustainability and profit margins of this growth. The second quarter revenue and updated FY24 guidance surpassed expectations, including robust growth. However, the actual margin rates were slightly lower than anticipated, leading to some caution. Honestly, when you go from 82% to 81%, does it really make that much of a difference? It's stupid. Anyway, continuing. Additionally, there were unresolved questions about the ramp-up speed of GLP-1 sales and its impact on profitability, especially considering potential shifts to branded GLP-1 products with lower incremental margins. Oh, by the way, the reason I said it's stupid is because revenues are growing 52%. If revenues grow 52% and your margins drop 1%, does it really matter? You're growing like a beast. A beast. Okay, let's go on. Furthermore, there is a need for more clarity on how sales will progress under various scenarios, including the potential impact of being on the FDA drug shortage list. The acquisition of a 503B pharmacy suggests a long-term strategy for Hims & Hers Health, but the details of this development are still forthcoming. Despite the impressive subscriber and revenue growth, the growth seems to be somewhat factored into the current stock price. No, it is not at all. Moreover, Turney notes a meaningful contraction in group/market multiples, which has led to a decrease in the price target from $25 to $21. He's crazy. The combination of these factors, including lower than expected margins and market dynamics, support a cautious approach, hence the hold rating. See, the thing is, I like to be fair in these videos. That's why I give you the positive side, and I also give the negative side, the bearish side, sort of their fair shake. So this is the fair shake here. So what is the major thing about Hims & Hers Health? Number one is Vanguard holds 6.679% of the company. Vanguard has 14.3 million shares valued at $221 million across, their portfolio group. Their group of portfolios combined. They own 6.679% of the shares. They're the single biggest shareholder in HIMS. Institutional shareholders make up about 66% of this. So you need to sort of pay attention to what institutions are doing. If they're selling and they own 66% of the shares, it's going to have an effect on the stock price, to say the least. Okay, coming up next, in the next slide, that is what you came to this video for. Who bought these millions of dollars worth of HIMS stock? Who was it? Can you take a guess? It was Renaissance Technologies. So as you can see here, let me make sure you can actually see it. Yes, you can. So yeah, this last report, their last 13F report back in July of 2024, they increased their holdings substantially in HIMS and HERS Health. It is an enormous number. And so you can see here, and these are the actual numbers, quarter by quarter. So they actually their position grew from $44 million to $122 million from, the March quarter, or from March to June 30th. That is a massive increase and a massive purchase of HIMS stock. And you can see the share price at the filing, which was $20.19. That's not the price that they bought it at. That's the price it was when they filed the report on, June 30th. So yeah, they are a massive buyer of the stock. Why did Renaissance purchase so many shares? They did it for the same reason I did it. It's all in the numbers. It is all in the numbers. So yeah, taking it all integrated, HIMS stock has performed outstanding, and the average price target is $22.08. That is a 40.5% upside. These are the analyst projections. So the analysts think there's a 40.5% upside in HIMS stock. So take that as you will. Take that as you will. And this is the slide I was talking about. Just take a look at this. Just take a look at this. So this is on Seeking Alpha. So anyway, what this is stating is this is the difference between the HIMS current stock price, the blue one is the current actual stock price, and the red one, or the orange one, is the price target. That's the analyst price target. So you can see here, sort of in the middle, the stock price actually exceeded the price target by a significant margin around this region. But what happened since then? Their stock price cratered after the Q2 earnings report. Look how low that is now. But the target keeps rising. So as the targets keep going up, and if the price keeps going down, it just gets more valuable and more valuable. It becomes a better buy the more differentiated those two items are. The more different they are, the more of a differential there is between those two numbers, the better the buy. And remember, analysts are currently forecasting a 40.5% gain on HIMS stock in 12 months. And on top of that, when HIMS releases their Q3 results and crushes it again, their earnings targets, the price target, will jump up again. When they crush Q4 results, it's going to jump up again. And therefore, I think each quarter for the next 4 quarters, HIMS is going to crush earnings results, and the price targets will keep going up. And eventually, the price will follow. So yeah, as they say, in the short term, the stock market is a voting machine. In the long term, it's a weighing machine. So yeah, that is a huge thing. So yeah. Oh, and one more thing. If you want to track my portfolio, remember, I have a position HIMS that I purchased during the downside. I'm in, and I'm up huge on HIMS stock. So if you want to track my HIMS portfolio, or my Patreon portfolio that contains the HIMS stock, you can do that for only $5 at Patreon. I also got DCET valuations, corporate analyses. I analyze up to 15 stocks. I've got Tesla, I've got AMD, I've got Nvidia, and so many others. This is a can't miss. This is the best deal you will ever find, and it goes for as low as $5. So yeah, with that said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.